What is up? Riley here, and you're listening to Little Boys Night, Episode 4. Welcome to the show. If this is your first time listening, then thanks for coming. Little Boys Night is produced every Friday for your enjoyment and can be listened to on iTunes or SoundCloud under the name Little Boys Night. Those links, as well as show notes, can be found at littleboysnight.wordpress.com. You can also find all of our social media links there. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Now let's get into the show. Hello, welcome. I just saw Jared play some pretty crazy air drums there. We have all of our 6 original little boys with us today, so to prove that we're all here, I'm going to have all of them, except for me, say their name in Pig Latin all at once. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Aaaand.
Alright, awesome.
I don't know Pig Latin.
Not 100% accurate, but we'll go with it. Alright, so diving right into the first segment. Woo! We got to know each other, I think it was Jared's segment saying a special thing about where we're from. I'm going to go a little bit beyond that, and I'm going to have everybody go around the circle, and we're going to say what we're going to become as a career. And then, along with that, what was your dream job as a kid? Everybody had that, job they wanted to do as a child, and I would like you to share that with the universe. So,
great.
Let's start with Adam over here to our left.
So I'm gonna go ahead and incorporate the fact that my life is all over the place. I have wanted to be an actor ever since I was a little kid, but I am majoring in computer science. So I'm pursuing a career in programming, but I am still pursuing my acting career. So altogether, I will still be pursuing acting over anything else. So yeah.
It's my turn.
It is your turn.
Okay. I'm Yo-Yo. I'm pursuing a career, I guess, in teaching and youth ministry. So both of those. What else was the question? I forgot. I'm sorry.
What was your dream job as a kid?
a dream job as a kid. Well, as a kid, I watched a lot of Jurassic Park, so I wanted to be a dinosaur.
You wanted to be a dinosaur?
I wanted to be a dinosaur.
At what age?
I was I think 5 or 6.
Like the dad from Step Brothers?
I don't know. I was running around pretending to be a dinosaur. So.
How fast were your dreams crushed after?
I mean, elementary school's a pretty harsh place. Pretty fast.
Dude, excellent.
John here. I want to be a lawyer. For a while I wanted to be a prosecutor. I've been looking at other options though, so maybe corporate law. But as a kid I wanted to be president. And I still kind of do, but we'll see.
Yeah, I remember that.
Follow your dreams.
Yeah.
Some of us still have those.
Sure, I'll go for you now.
This is Jared. I'm pursuing a career in secondary education. I want to be a high school history teacher. When I was little, I think I wanted to be a basketball player. And then, things happened and I stayed short and slow and white and not good at basketball. So, yeah, I guess reality set in fairly quick.
Alright, this is Gavin. I also am pursuing a career as a high school history teacher. So that's pretty dope. I think it's so important to teach kids how to think, because you get a lot of kids that even make it through high school and don't know how to adapt to new situations or have the basic skills to be a person. So in addition to history, which is just my favorite subject, I want to have that kind of impact on kids where they're competent people after they leave my class. But as a kid, I wanted to be an actor, actually, like Adam.
Ooh.
So I think Adam's gonna I'm gonna start controlling his life a lot and kind of live through his pursuit of acting. Yeah. So vicariously, yeah. I was talking around that because I couldn't remember the word. Thank you, Yo-Yo.
You're welcome.
All right, Riley here, following up. So let's start off with right now. Right now, I'm a mathematics major and I would like to
Boo.
Boo. Actually, math is pretty much the best subject
It's pretty
on
fun.
the planet. Makes the world go round.
Hey, remember this is a comedy podcast.
Oh.
He's kidding.
All right.
Alright, sorry.
I'll only cry a little bit tonight about that. But I would like to become an actuarial scientist. So basically a risk assessment type person for insurance companies.
Nerd.
Wow.
I am not a nerd, stated.
Hey, nerds make bank.
Yeah. And get all the
And
ladies.
banks make nerds. Always remember that.
Not like
Amen.
the candy though.
Yeah. John worked at a bank, so he's a nerd.
I did work at a bank. I can. Nope. Maybe. I only worked there for 7 months.
Yeah.
So I'm a nerd like 7 months over.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't. You may have to check my math on that.
I will after the show. Let me get
Okay.
I'll break out the notepad and the pen.
exciting.
Yeah. MASH is super
So,
cool.
I have a question for you though, Riley.
Yes.
What did you want to be as a kid?
Okay, as a kid, aside, I was a jock.
He was never a kid. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was actually a jock when I was a kid. So I wanted to be the classic basketball player or a football player. But when I was really young, I actually wanted to be a truck driver, a semi-truck driver.
What a dream.
Yeah, I'd line up chairs back to back, and that'd be my trailer, and I'd drive my truck around the house. So yeah, in my Batman costume, it moved.
Your CB radio like code name could be Batman.
Anyways, all right. So now you know more about our little boys, what we want to do, and what we did want to do when we were growing up.
Our dreams have been crushed.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Especially yo-yos. Yo-yos dream. Crush the bus.
still happen. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, anyways, we're going to move on to our next segment. I call this one Little Detectives. We're going to actually solve some mysteries I found online.
Yes, dude. Yes. I'm so excited now.
So, I'll read off the mystery we're trying to solve, and we can converse and talk about it and come to a conclusion on what the mystery resolves. I don't know if that's the right word choice, but we'll
okay.
go with it.
It's a verbal clue.
Verbal clue.
Yeah, he gave us a clue to the first one.
Anyways, haven't read the first one
A
yet.
verbal
so-
version of the game Clue.
Yellow to
E4.
Yellow mustard.
Colonel Mustard.
yeah,
Colonel Yellow Mustard.
Battleship.
All right.
Battleship.
Oh, you sunk
didn't
my
get the-
Miss Scarlet.
I think you mean the Charlotte.
Free
National
parking.
Treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're thinking of Harlot.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. We can play a verbal Monopoly next week. Anyways, let's start off with the first one. Haven't read these yet, so we'll see how they go. There's a man found dead in a circular mansion. The detective interviews the cook, maid, and babysitter. The cook said he couldn't have done it because he was preparing the meal. The maid said she couldn't have done it because she was dusting the corners. The babysitter said she couldn't have because she was playing with the children. Who was lying?
Wait, okay.
Obviously, it was the maid.
Before we start, can I say I was expecting like unsolved crimes like that actually happened.
These are unsolved. We don't know who did it.
They're fake.
I know it's the maid. I was there.
I thought it was gonna be like closed cases or
We
like
could
cold
solve-
cases.
We could solve the Jack the Ripper murders right here.
There's
No evidence.
That's already been solved.
No background.
It's already been solved.
Yeah,
Who was
BBC
it?
did a special on it.
I don't know, some dude that
Oh, okay.
whipped people, and his nickname was
All
Jack.
right.
Do you have evidence?
I don't, but the people who solved it.
So we don't know if it's solved or not.
Okay. But it's a circular
It was the
mansion.
maid.
The case
It's
of
a-
the
She was dusting
circular
the corners.
mansion.
Yeah.
You can't dust corners, dude.
But the babysitter seems suspicious to me.
She's probably really hot.
You're right. That means she couldn't have done it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Jared, come on.
So the maid.
I'm,
Is that right?
I'm gonna
Alright.
go maid.
Well, I'm gonna show the answer here, and it was the maid.
You just showed us.
Okay.
But the babysitter was an accomplice because she watched the door probably when it happened.
Yeah.
Okay. No evidence against that either.
Yep.
Let's move on to the
Jared,
next
stop.
question.
You're not.
Okay. A man went into a party and drank some of the punch. He then left early.
Been
That
there.
wasn't the only thing he drank.
Everyone at the party who drank the punch subsequently died of poisoning. Why did the man not die?
Because he poisoned it.
Because the poison wasn't in the punch; it was in something else that he left before they started eating.
Was maybe his stomach lining is really good, and it didn't spread to any other part of his body.
Just genetically superior to everyone
Right.
else, so we should
Or he was
clone him.
practicing these for years, so he took little doses of poison every day.
Like the Princess
the
Bride.
iocane,
Yeah.
the iocane poison.
yeah, that one.
Uh-huh.
But actually, it was probably in something else, not the punch.
Is it that?
It's probably the cups.
Is that your answer?
well-
Final answer?
I was thinking it also could be like, Never mind, I forgot what I was
Or
thinking.
did he leave the party to go to the hospital, and the poison was in the punch?
Or did he poison it?
Or the party was at the hospital.
Oh, those are the best kinds of
Hospital
parties.
hoedown.
Yeah. Yeah. Heard there's some ravers
Yeah.
at the hospital.
I hear they're pretty sick.
Classic.
Cough, cough.
Yeah. Are you sick? Should we go to the hospital party? Okay. What's the answer?
What do we want to go with?
I don't know. What are the options?
What are the odds?
Whatever you want.
Can you give us multiple choice?
Yeah.
Maybe the
no.
maybe- let's just say the punch
Like the
punch
three
wasn't the
teachers.
poison thing.
Okay.
Punch
Okay.
was
Did
not
the maid do it again? Was she invited to this party?
Oh, the freaking maid.
Okay.
Dust
Anyways.
Anyways.
Let's see. Okay. The poison was in the ice cubes. So when he drank the punch, the ice cubes were still frozen and they melted into the punch.
Oh, because he got there early.
Gavin was partially right on that.
Oh, good call.
I know we should be discussing the second mystery. I'm caught up on the first one still. How stupid is the maid that she couldn't think of a better alibi?
Exactly.
Did she never notice that the mansion was a circle all these years?
Also, can you imagine how problematic it would be? Like, okay, a circular mansion, like, how do you have hallways? Like, is it just one big circular room and you have different stuff spread out?
Okay, well, it's also taken into consideration that even if it wasn't a circular mansion, why was she only dusting the corners?
She must be a bad maid.
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe she was an old maid.
I don't know.
There's a card game.
Oh, she
That's
was a
it.
card game.
There's a card game out there.
Maybe that was it.
You know what? I think I've got it. Here's what happened. She was so bad at her job because she kept on looking for corners to dust and she wouldn't clean anything else. So the guy was like, I'm going to fire you if you don't start doing your job better. And she was like, I'm going to get this guy. And so she whacked him.
Whacked him.
But
Yeah.
that's
And then she went to the party and made some lemonade.
Lemonade.
oh man.
Okay.
Okay.
Put poisonous
Alright.
ice cubes in it.
Hey, okay, I'm actually gonna take this and just point it straight up because
Are we going to cut
it's
this?
really no.
Are we going to keep this in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
Okay.
it's a little extra segment.
John,
Little extra segment.
when you talk.
Okay.
This
let's-
segment has been adjusting the mic.
Brought to you by Skittles. Adjust the rainbow.
All right, last one. Jack tells Jill, "This isn't the $5 bill you left on the table. I found it between pages 15 and 16 of Harry Potter." Jill retorts, "You're lying and I can prove it. How did Jill know?"
Jack can't read.
Jack can't read.
Oh,
Cheater. We have a cheater.
oh, Jill's a boy.
You have to show the answer. Don't show the answer.
Wait, what was? Read it again.
One more time. Jack tells Jill, "This isn't the $5 bill you left on the table. I found it between pages 15 and 16 of Harry Potter." Jill retorts, "You're lying and I can prove it. How did Jill know?"
Because she left it on the nightstand, not the table.
Because page 15 and 16, 15 was the front and 16 was the back, so you couldn't possibly leave a dollar in between those pages.
Harry Potter's only 14 pages long.
Or perhaps
No, like the
yeah, the pages are.
But it could
They
be.
could be back
page
to back.
15
It could
and
be
page
like that,
16.
but it's
Yeah.
the other way.
It could be.
Or
We're gonna have Harry Potter in the house.
the $5 bill is still on the table.
No,
Like they're just two $5
it was
bills.
1960. Harry Potter wasn't a book.
Maybe they're very religious, and she's like, I know, Mom would not let us have Harry Potter in the house. Don't you lie to me!
Okay, so have we reached the final consensus?
I don't know.
I like the page theory.
Page thing.
page theory.
Yeah.
And Adam is correct.
Ooh, nice work.
So,
That's what happens when you get a computer science degree.
True. 15.
You know about pages.
Right.
Page 15 was the right page, and page 16 was the left page. So when you flip
Ooh.
it, 15 and 16 are back to back.
Nice.
Physically
What a
cannot.
moron, Jack.
Idiot.
What was the fallout from that?
Jill's more close. Yeah.
What was the fallout?
The fallout.
Yeah. Did she get really mad at him? She was like, "You lying sack of crap! I'm
Come
never gonna
back-
trust you
Come
again."
back next week and we'll do
They
that.
actually divorced. It was
To
a
be
sibling
continued.
divorce.
Nice.
All right, on to the next segment. Little open interpretation kind of work together segment here. So with the upcoming election, people have been, talking about, oh, the world's going to come to an end.
Wait,
and-
can I stop you there?
Yeah.
What election?
Talking about the Missouri state election.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. The presidential election between Hillary and Donald Trump.
Okay.
And Gary Johnson.
And Gary
Right.
Johnson.
And
sorry.
Jill Stein.
He's a candidate.
Kind of.
Jill Stein. too.
Anyways,
She's less of a candidate.
Crystals will be our energy source.
I think you mean Canadian.
I will outlaw schools.
That's what I meant.
Canadian? Okay. Anyways.
Anyway,
People
Politics.
have been talking about, the world's going to come to an end, yada, 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 yada. So, if the apocalypse happens, the little boys need to be prepared.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
right.
I'm already prepared, dude.
So, in this apocalyptic world I have thought of, only hybrids of current versions survive. So, say you need like a car.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pick like a current car and mix it with another current car, and that's the only car that's gonna happen, be in the world.
So
Okay?
give us an example, like
like that example I just gave.
like a Volkswagen and a Mustang, like
Yeah. So
a
say
Volkswagen.
say like
the baby.
say like one's good for transportation, but one's powerful, and you mix those together, you get a car with powerful transportation
and style.
and style.
Take an electric car with a minivan.
The head of a chimpanzee with the antlers
But it doesn't have to be cars,
of a
right?
reindeer.
No,
Yeah.
that was just an
The
example.
body of a porcupine.
Okay. So there's gonna be 4 hybrids we have to pick.
Okay.
So the first one is a hybrid of any type of food. So mix 2
Yummy.
specific types of food we have today and make them into one, and that's going to be the food that's going to start off our food source.
All right. One of them should be potatoes. People can live just off of potatoes.
Is this because you watched The Martian?
No, that's because Van Gogh had a picture called the Potato Eaters.
You're right.
And
Vincent.
you drew a good conclusion from that.
Well, it's a group of really poor people who all they ate was potatoes, so they looked really gaunt.
And the
so
Martian.
he painted a
The
picture
Martian.
of them.
Okay, so
I did
potatoes.
potatoes and orange chicken.
Ooh.
Yeah, from Panda Express.
Okay.
What about does
super-
Soylent count as a food?
What the frick
If
is
you guys don't know
soy?
what Soylent is, it's actually an artificial food that already has everything you need to survive. It has if you drink 3 bottles of this a day, you get your full nutritional, all your calories,
And you're hydrated.
carbs,
I like
sugars, vitamins, everything.
What's the ruling?
all in this one
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we should mix that with something that tastes good.
True.
So then it's
So
all
you
you
get
need
potatoes.
is
Not
plus it
potatoes.
tastes good.
Not potatoes.
Right.
For good use, yeah.
Soylent and Pop-Tarts.
Okay, yeah, I can dig
Dude.
that.
What flavor Pop-Tart?
We don't have to specify.
Oh, okay.
They
Pop-Tarts
pop
are
out
the
of the
food.
ground.
Flavors are the
So
subgroup.
every flavor of Pop-Tarts
Yeah.
With
has your full
Soylent.
nutritional value.
You have any idea how jacked I would be?
Super.
Out of my mind.
For those who
Jared-
don't know,
Jared
Jared has
loves-
a very unhealthy obsession with Pop-Tarts.
Literally unhealthy.
Yeah.
His arteries are
accept it for
slowly
payment.
clogging.
The man is 560.
Not yet, but one day.
That's the goal. That's the dream.
So, Pop-Tarts mixed with Soylent.
Soylent.
Soil.
Soil.
Sounds like a dirty word.
Okay, so next one
I
is...
just Soylented my pants.
All my accounts are Soylent.
Okay. So next one is a type of animal.
Ooh. Like to domesticate or what?
The
Whatever
body of a
you want.
porcupine.
What are we gonna use that for?
So it can be like our food source, our entertainment source.
protection.
Well, we don't need another
Protection.
food source.
Okay,
Oh, true.
how about just like a dog, but the size of an elephant?
What?
like Clifford.
dragon.
Yeah, so like you could use it
It's
as
not
a
a
source
lizard,
of
man.
transportation, or as like a defense source,
But what
and
if you-
also
what
it's
if you
not
make that
hideous
thing
as
mad?
frick.
Well, that's why do a bird the size of an elephant. Then we could actually use that. As
All right,
Ooh.
but consider this: we combine a buffalo with the loyalty and obedience of a dog. That way, we can all be guys riding around on buffaloes.
Or grizzly bears.
Yeah, I like that too.
Actually,
Grizzly bear.
So I guess the question is, what do we want to like ride around?
I would
Take a grizzly bear.
I'd take a
But
grizzly bear.
wait, we're crossing like bear and horse? Where do we get the riding part?
Oh,
from?
that's because you could train it. Because like you can
Oh,
train a dog.
dog and bear?
Yeah.
Okay.
You give the dog's qualities.
It's like no dog and
bears.
pony
Right.
show.
Okay.
I'll kill
Okay.
you.
How
So
do you
the
feel
bear
about
would be
that?
nice, basically.
Because you
Yeah.
can train a dog to be ridden if it was big enough.
Right, and it could be like a great guard dog too.
Oh,
'Cause,
absolutely.
like you
It's
can
like a
train
German Shepherd on
dogs to be like
steroids.
nice to certain people and attack other
Bears
people.
eat.
And they can
beets.
climb the
Beets.
trees with you.
Bears.
But you would have
beets,
to
Battlestar
factor in.
Galactica.
You'd have to factor. Do all bears hibernate?
Yes.
No.
No, bears.
Wait, yeah, you're
Yep.
right.
Can we specify what kind? Well, you said grizzly, but consider either a polar bear or a Kodiak bear, because those things are even bigger than grizzlies.
I'd say Kodiak, because polar bear
Yeah.
is like. I feel like those are not as like shaggy.
But they're pretty cool.
They are cool.
How much
Yeah.
more intimidating is it a
Imagine
guy riding on a white bear
With the Coca-Cola bottle in his hand.
Yeah.
through like the middle of Missouri? They're gonna be like, how did they get polar bears here?
That's crazy.
These men obviously have expansive means and wealth beyond measure. We shouldn't mess with them.
With the Soylent
Well, we should join
Poptarts.
them.
Yeah.
And that's how we start our army.
Ooh.
Okay, so
That's a good decision.
what was it? A dog mixed with a bear?
A polar bear
Polar
mixed
bear.
with a dog.
The demeanor of a
Okay.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That was a good. I can't wait to see someone.
This
just
is
get
like this is
mauled
a
by
great
bear.
If
apocalypse.
anyone
No,
listening,
Sick 'em, boy.
if anyone listening can like
Hook us up.
Photoshop us onto a polar bears, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, there is that picture of a
Amazing.
man on a bear,
buffalo.
A grizzly.
You
Grizzly bear.
mean
Yeah, that was Vladimir
yeah, not a
Putin.
bear.
That was Vlad.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Fresh Prince of
Lincoln on a bear.
Was he that affair?
Okay.
I like this apocalypse more than I like my real life at the
I know.
moment.
So if you do figure that out, email it to us at littleboysnight@gmail.com.
Please.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
We love people.
Yeah. And Gmail.
Or you could just tweet it at us.
Brought to you by
Yeah, or that.
gmail.com.
Or Snapchat us.
Brought to you
No,
by
don't do that. Or
Anyway.
Instagram
Anyway.
us.
All right. Or
Next
Facebook.
one, we have two more. One type of shelter.
Do you want like a castle or like a fort?
Like a
Yeah,
pillow
something
fort?
something fortified.
The International Space Station
Okay.
combined with something.
Why the International Space Station?
We'd be in space.
With Area 41.
But then we couldn't take our polar bear.
That's true. Forget that business.
Yeah.
With a huge water slide.
What's like the name of all those underground bunkers that we had in like the Cold War, just in case we ever got nuked?
Underground
bomb
bunker.
shelter?
I thought there was like a special name for
Area
them.
51.
Fallout shelter.
Yeah, the dopest Fallout shelter combined with
Echo Base in Star Wars.
which one's Echo Base?
What? Yeah.
It's like
What is
in
it?
the
one-
cold and the winter.
On Hoth?
Hoth.
On Hoth? I like that. And our polar bears would be still at home.
And then if they died, we could sleep in their carcass. or
But
something.
but Echo Base sucked. Like it got attacked
That's
right
true.
before. Like,
That's
right
why we
through.
add it to something else.
Yeah.
But
not
it's
so-
underground,
Imagine
and it's
that.
just a bunker. It's not gonna help you at anything.
What if we did the
Nope.
functionality of a bunker plus something else, like a
Plus the dopeness of like
circular mansion?
circular mansion.
Make sure you get a maid that actually cleans the corners.
That would actually be pretty nice if you had. Imagine a big donut underground, and there's just little different rooms you can go into
Donuts.
that have different purposes. Like, oh, that's the Soylent Pop-Tart room. Oh, that's the
Where we keep the polar bear.
where we keep the polar bear stable. Those are the
Oh.
polar bear stables. And over there's the fitness room, stuff like that.
We don't need a fitness room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have Soylent.
Oh, right. Perfect health.
We have Soylent, and like, why would we want to be fit? We have bears to fight our battles for us.
True.
I want to
Okay.
in this room.
So
I'm Yo-Yo. I want a fitness room.
Are you guys okay with circular bunker? Underground?
Circular
Sure.
underground mansion bunker.
all right.
Right.
Last one. Type of entertainment.
Ooh.
Need something to entertain yourself.
Obviously, our podcast plus something else.
Our podcast
Just kidding.
plus.
No.
No.
I would go insane.
That's true. I'd already hear enough of you guys sharing an underground mansion bunker.
Entertainment.
The Office.
Yo, yes.
Okay.
Does it have to be a specific TV show? Or
It can be
Oh,
anything.
yeah, like a
Oh, it
type.
can be TV in general.
What if we did
Entertainment.
opera
Ew,
and
what?
sports?
No, stop yourself.
Okay.
What?
You went
Sports bra.
Sports bra.
Sports bra.
With a P.
Opera plus
Sports
sports.
bra.
Sports bra.
Yeah.
Sports bra.
Sports bruh.
Bruh.
Oh, there's a movie called The Devil Wears Sports Bra.
Yeah. Seen it. Margot Whitehair.
What about
Meryl Streep.
So
White hair.
Margot.
And Anne Hathaway.
Yeah.
does our entertainment? Can we just say we can't just say music in general, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
you can.
That seems really broad.
Okay, if you
Oh.
didn't have music, that would be awful.
Music plus TV, like that
No, not
seems really
TV.
broad.
Well, there's music in TV. So
That's true.
that'd be counterproductive.
So we'd have MTV.
But you
That'd be
only
the only music that we get.
Just MTV.
I wouldn't last very long. I'd off myself, and you guys be
Absolutely.
the
Yeah,
five
just
guys.
take
too
your
hard
polar bear.
for me.
Have two.
What do I do?
I'd say like a database with like any music you wanted to listen to.
iTunes.
Well, yeah, but you don't have to pay for it.
Well, duh. It's the apocalypse. They're not going to charge me anymore.
Run my credit card.
Service
how it works.
probably crashed.
Probably true. So, can we just say like all music plus all something else? Is
Yeah,
that what
sure.
we're doing?
Movies. I'm a big movie.
Yeah, I would rather have movies
I'd rather
than
have.
TV.
I would rather have movies as well.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Ooh.
so does The Office
No.
on DVD count as a movie?
No, it's a TV show.
I'm not sure if I can get behind
Hey,
this.
but you know
guys.
what?
Well, it's a
Before this
democracy.
happens, what you need to do is edit all the episodes together into one mega film.
1 8 hour.
Hey, you can watch Start Level Midnight. That's a movie in the office.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can get on board with this movies
Like
thing.
Creator coming towards the Earth. Everybody's running around, and Jared's.
Come on! download! Get the bears!
Okay.
Scarving and hot fudge Soylent Poptarts.
Okay. So, what was it? Movies and
Music.
music. Okay.
I'm abstaining
So-
from this one.
That sounds like a successful
Together,
apocalypse.
it's music.
Music. Muzak.
Movies.
Next level.
I'd be the guy that always complains, like, this movie's stupid, I wish we could watch The Office or something like that.
Yeah, you would.
I'd be a joy to live with in this.
And then we'd accidentally not feed your bear.
Be like, I don't even want to watch this, I'm gonna go out and ride my bear, I'll see you guys later.
Man, it doesn't get much more angsty than that.
Being ripped apart. I told you to stop complaining.
Okay.
We didn't feed Bjorn for like 5 weeks.
It's pork.
Wait,
That Swedish female singer, Pork.
Yeah.
do our bears eat our Soylent Poptarts too?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Do we share?
That's every need, dude.
They're like dogs, so they eat anything.
Didn't you know bears have the same nutritional needs as humans?
Well, yeah, it's like that movie Over the Hedge. That bear has all this stuff he
Oh,
stole
and
from
The
humans.
Revenant.
And the Revenant. As a matter of fact, we have such similar food needs that sometimes bears' food needs include humans, actually. So
Right.
Okay, next segment
Yeah,
here.
let's move.
We have actually fall break coming up. Actually,
Hi.
yeah, Saturday will be first official fall break day. So with that, I would like you guys to share your most disastrous, funny, interesting vacation story
Ooh.
from any time.
One time that pops to my head immediately. It's a very micro story. It happened within like 3 minutes, but I was at it was in Florida, I think Orlando. We were there going to Disney World, Universal, all that kind of stuff, and I was waiting for my family outside the hotel. And I was around, and I was probably 8 or 9 at the time, and I thought smoking was like evil, and people who smoked were like bad people who probably wanted to kidnap me. So I was waiting outside, and this old man was like smoking this huge cigar, and like
he had this super gruff voice, and I think he was
So he really wanted to kidnap you.
he was even more evil because his smoking thing was huge. So I think he was being really nice to me in retrospect, but he was like talking to me, and I was like really, really scared, and I wanted to cry, and it was a terrible experience as a 9-year-old.
I have one that really didn't soil the whole vacation, but in the moment, it's a pretty awful thing that my brother did. We were in Washington, D.C. I think I was about 5 or 6. I can't remember. But we were there for General Council. Is that what they call it?
Yep.
That's the only General Council I've ever been to. So if you don't know, Washington, D.C. has a substantial homeless population. Something that we had never seen when we were little kids. So we'd be walking through the street and there'd
What?
just be...
No homeless in Topeka?
Well, there's more and more nowadays. Thanks, Sam Brownback. Anyway, but yeah, so we would just be walking through the streets and we'd see all these homeless people. Well, at this general council, there's always this big push to give to like missionaries and stuff, and the big mascot for it is BGMC Buddy Barrel. So all the little kids would have their Buddy Barrels, like putting mom and dad's spare change in it, like, I don't know, whining like brats if they didn't. And my brother Adam was so enthused about it that he saw change on the street and put it in his Buddy Barrel. In retrospect, he realizes now that that change was definitely sitting next to a homeless person. And was probably even owned by that homeless person. So my brother robbed a homeless man and gave it to the missionaries. So that's pretty bad.
And it never got back to that homeless.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think it went overseas.
Yeah.
So, I have one.
Okay.
When I was younger, if you guys know the people that dress up like the characters, so like this, like Mickey Mouse and Goofy and all of them. Well, I was deathly afraid of those when I was younger. Like I would cry. One time I even threw up at Bear in the Big Blue House. I just blew chunks all over the place. I was so scared. Anyways, we stayed at this Disney hotel. Like I think it was called like the Lodge or something like that. Ooh. And we didn't know this at the time, but they bust over characters every Tuesday morning.
Oh no.
And we were downstairs getting ready to go to the park, and my dad was pushing me in a stroller, and we went, and suddenly we hear like this massive bus just stop right in front of the hotel. And what do you know? A bunch of characters come out, and I don't know why, but Goofy, out of all the people, choose the bawling kid trying to get to the elevator. My dad pushing me, and Goofy chased me to the elevator. And we finally got in, and he's like fighting to get on the elevator.
What?
And we push the button, so we go up to our room, and my dad's pushing me in the stroller once again. And of course, once we get off the elevator and turn the corner, Tweedledee and Tweedledum are right there.
Oh, they're scary.
So my dad takes off running, sprinting with me in the stroller, and we outrun Tweedledee and Tweedledum and make it to the room.
Why were they chasing you?
I don't know. I've always been confused about that.
You're thinking of that scene in Insidious, dude. Insidious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you barfed when we were watching the movie.
Okay, this isn't my story, but I have a similar experience, although it was the opposite. Like, I loved those characters, and so I've been on 2 Disney cruises, and the first one, when I was a little kid, there's like a big like hallway, and they all line up there. And so I remember going up, and there's video footage of me and my brother standing behind Mickey, and like kids are like lining up to see him, and we kept tapping him on the shoulder, like trying to get him to like look at us instead. But I walked by Pluto, and my memory of it is literally just everything goes dark. Like I couldn't see anything, and then all of a sudden it was light again. And for years, I couldn't figure out what was going on. And then, like, later down the road, I don't know what it was. This was years ago. But I remembered it. And I realized that Pluto had just taken his mask with the big mouth on it and just put it over my head. And then lifted up and then walked away. That was a strange experience. My bad experience. Okay, so a couple years ago, my mom went to Baylor University. And she wanted for us to see like where she'd gone to school and like we did like a tour of Texas. We went to Dallas and San Antonio. Well, my youngest brother is really gassy, like in general. I don't know what it is, but like we went down to San Antonio and we ate it. Like all of the Mexican down there is authentic, and so we had these like quesadillas that were really good, but they were really spicy. And so we have like a 2-hour drive from San Antonio to like back to, yeah, you know where this is going.
Hot box.
So so the whole way, Jared is just ripping butt.
Not me.
Not Jared,
His
my
youngest
brother Jared, laughing so hard the whole time. And it like progressively got worse. And it got to the point where my dad literally chewed him out and said, if you do that again, you'll be in trouble. And so he like he goes for a little bit and I just hear like a subtle little and he's like, oh no. And it was like a little, but it was so bad that my sister started gagging onto a plate. I'm sitting next to my sister thinking she's gonna throw up, so I'm screaming at my brother. My parents are screaming at my brother. My other brother is laughing his butt off. It was a bad experience, but in retrospect, it's one of the funniest things that's ever happened.
Okay, so mine was when I forget how old I was. I think I was like 10. Yeah. Thanks, Jared, for confirming. We went to Rocky Point, and it was the first day of vacation, like day one, and we're playing volleyball, like in the little hotel area. And like the ball rolls away, and I go to retrieve the ball, and I step like on a stick. I'm like, ow, and I start like limping and stuff like that. I pick up the ball, I throw it back, and I look down at my foot, and it's like blood, like coming up. I'm like, what the? And I lift it up. I had like stepped on some glass in the little lawn area, and so I'm already terrified of like cuts and stuff like that. And so I just see a big cut. I start freaking out, and the paramedics come and like we need to get him to the hospital just to sew up his stitches. But I was freaking out. So for the rest of the vacation, I had like this weird like wrap around me, and my dad, to get me around, he pushed me on like a cart all over the place, just in Mexico.
A shopping cart?
No, it was just like a little cart, and so the rest of the vacation, I was pretty much a cripple and did nothing.
A cripple or crip? I didn't hear you there.
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Assimilated into the Crips. Yep.
Be a really good cover, I guess.
Alright, so this is Adam, by the way. This is really short. I was literally trying to think the entire time. I've never had a really bad vacation experience, but just one little moment of my North Carolina vacation with my family when I was 12 years old. I was with my cousin, who he's 2.5 years younger than me. But we're really close. We have a lot in common and stuff. And he actually lives a little bit above Detroit, Michigan. But at the time, me and him were in North Carolina together. And we were on the dock. And it was like a lake that fed off of the ocean. And so there were jellyfish. And we could see the jellyfish in the water. So we decided to catch them in little nets. So we were catching them in nets, playing around, being really stupid and stuff. And so I was just laughing. Like, I was down looking at all the jellyfish and poking it with my stick and stuff. And he catches one in his little net, and he pulls it up. He goes, "Hey, Adam, look, I caught one." Swings it around, and it just catches right under my arm, like in my armpit rib area. And I just looked down at it, and then I looked up at him, and I just started screaming, and I realized, wow, it stung. And that's it. That's my life.
It's a pretty bad experience.
It was fun.
Ouchie. Did you name him Squishy?
Yeah.
Squishy.
Alright. Next segment here. So we'll just go. I have 3 options. We'll just go one of them.
Okay.
I'll explain it later. This one's called Journey to the Oscars. And I looked up titles of very odd movies. And so I'll read off the title.
Gosh.
And we'll just do one movie for now for the sake of time. And we have to come up with the plot. But I'll tell you guys if the plot's correct or not.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So there's one movie, probably the weirdest title is called Fart the Movie. So it's actually an acronym. It's FART the
That makes it
movie.
better.
So Just come up with a plot, and I have the real plot written down. So
This one is too easy. There was a hidden camera in the Spence family car.
Yeah. 2-hour road trip from San Antonio back to Dallas.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like that movie called Rubber.
You're
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
With the tire that just goes around killing people.
The killer tire.
make sure you don't watch it too tired, like a bicycle.
Well, I know what the acronym stands for. I figured it out. It's farts are really terrific. The movie.
You know you have a good acronym when you have the acronym as one of the letters.
Yep. As the first, yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's about people may not know this, but there's a lot of weird competitions out there. One of them that I learned about the other week is it's called like gurning or something, and people try to make the ugliest face they can. But another one is a competition for it's like a fart convention, and they have loudest fart, smelliest fart, longest, etc.
Dude,
Your brother should go.
yeah, how many people do you think leave that with like pink eye?
Well, they say if you're not pink, you're not stinking.
Oh, that works.
Yeah.
you.
All right.
All right, but
So it's an expose about that.
more
Alright.
concerning. How many people you think leave that convention with Soylent pants because they pushed too hard?
Soylent or soiled?
No, Soylent.
Soylent pants.
Soylent pants.
Like they generate Soylent.
Try my pants.
Their pants have all the nutritional value.
So it's
you
just a
need.
documentary about that convention.
A mockumentary.
A mockumentary.
Okay.
That'd be a really good idea
Yeah.
for a movie, actually.
Make it. Little Boys Night YouTube channel. In 3 years, check it out. It'll be up there.
All right, so is that our final consensus?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, false. Not
Frick.
true. Dang. A boyfriend is obsessed with farting, but his girlfriend hates it. And all he does is just watch TV and fart.
Wow.
So
Favorite movie, dude.
she
Oh,
tries.
I've seen this. Okay.
Have you?
No.
No, Adam's in it.
It's actually got
I'm the girlfriend.
it's got Cameron from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember his name, but
Cameron.
Oh,
yeah,
You
Cameron.
said it.
Cameron.
Yeah. And the girlfriend tries to
I'll
get him
have
to
to bleep
stop.
his last name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Sorry.
So
It's okay. It'll be fun. It'll be like Cameron.
So she tries to get him to stop, and or else she's gonna move out. So she has to learn to overcome the despise of the fart. And it goes. The final scene is them farting together on the couch
In
So-
harmony.
Wow.
in
Are
harmony.
you serious?
So that's
That's
it.
disgusting,
I
actually.
think
They harmonize their fart, so
Yeah.
like one is one pitch and another one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
that did win, right? An Oscar.
No.
On
where's-
IMDb, it has a 3.4 out of 10.
Okay.
That's actually higher than I
So
would have
not terrible. Not terrible.
But
Probably
also
wouldn't recommend though.
probably not worth your time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Final
definitely not.
segment. We're gonna finish with some games. Keep track of your points because there's a prize at the end. Okay. So first one is called
Can't
Lament.
start with one, Jared.
Yeah.
Jared's holding up one finger.
Jared's disqualified actually.
Frick.
Just kidding. First one is called Lamentations or Taylor Swift.
Oh,
You have to
played
guess
this.
if they're Taylor Swift lyrics or if they're from the Book of Lamentations.
Taylor Swift.
Which was written by the weeping prophet Jeremiah, so it sounds like Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Okay, first one. She cries herself to sleep at night, tears soaking her pillow.
That's Taylor Swift.
That's Taylor Swift.
I'm gonna go Lamentations.
Lamentations?
Yeah, same.
Okay. Lamentations, chapter 1, verse 2.
You just made that up.
dude.
So John and Yo-Yo have 1 point.
Wait, what translation is this?
Yeah.
Actually,
She clarified that.
This
All
is
of
Taylor
them.
Swift's NIV.
Okay. That's
next
my
one.
favorite Taylor Swift translation.
Out of all of them.
Your knives and swords and weapons that you use against me.
Oh, I know this song. Taylor Swift.
I
Taylor
think
Swift
it's
for
it's
me.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift?
I'm gonna
Jeremiah's
go.
best rapper.
I'm gonna go Taylor Swift.
Taylor
T
Swift.
Swift.
T Swift.
All of them T-Swifts?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mean by Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Everybody goes up a point. My eyes are blind with tears.
That's
My
Lamentations.
stomach is in a knot.
That's Lamentations.
Lamentation.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor
I'm
Swift.
going Taylor Swift.
Lamentations 2:11.
Dang it, man.
Freaking message version.
Jared, Gavin, and Adam.
We're tied.
Wait, didn't Gavin say Taylor Swift?
I did.
I did.
Well, you cheered, so I thought you got
He
it.
was being ironic again.
Okay. Next one. You're like a lion ready to pounce.
Taylor Swift.
That's Lamentations.
I'm gonna go Lamentations.
Lamentations.
T-Swizzle.
T-Swizzle. Lamentations 3:10.
T, dang it, man.
Alright, last one of this game.
This is high pressure.
Down a point.
This yearning in the deep part of my heart for you.
Taylor Swift.
Yep, going T-Swift.
Yep, same.
T-Swift.
Retweet.
All T-Swift?
Uh-huh.
Alright, Taylor Swift. Everybody got a point. Alright, points carried over to the next game. Looks like we have John, Jared, and Adam all with 4.
And Gavin bringing up the lead with 2.
Yeah, this is like golf.
Yeah. Yo-Yo has negative 15. I don't know how, but
He wagered all of his points and it backfired.
Alright.
I'm trying.
So I have a couple of. I'm a fan of fun facts.
Ooh.
So I have some fun facts, and you have to tell me if they're true or false.
Okay.
False.
Yes.
Oxford University is older than the Aztec Empire. True or false?
True.
False.
I'm gonna go false.
False.
And that is true.
Yeah.
So Gavin and Adam.
I feel like I knew that.
Wow.
Aztec is not ancient history.
No. It is not.
Huh.
Well, but isn't that like 1600s?
See,
1500s?
The problem is people go on. They put it in
When
the
it was
same
discovered.
classes as like Greece and Rome because it's like early civilization.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't that far back, but I didn't know how old
But by
Oxford was.
continent.
Yeah, people
Huh.
do that for
Okay.
some reason.
All right, next
Interesting.
one. The first Egyptian chariots had sails.
I'm gonna go.
I'm going
True.
false.
That's true.
I'm gonna go false on that one.
False.
Because they were water chariots.
And
called
that-
a boat.
That is false.
Dang.
They were land chariots.
Dang.
They do the same thing.
Called boats.
Okay.
They still do.
You know the Nile?
They were pulled by horses terribly.
Horses.
It's gotta be a small boat.
Yeah.
For a lot of
Thousands of seahorses.
Dude, what if we had mixed a horse with a seahorse?
Too late. We can't go back now. I like our decision of bears.
What about a horse and a shrimp?
A horse the size of a shrimp.
A shrimp the size of a horse.
Yeah. Oh god.
Dude, that would be so good. I would
See
I love
that
shrimp.
thing try and protect us like a polar bear, though. Come on, guys.
Okay.
Move it.
Next one. Your chances of being killed by a vending machine are twice as large as being bitten by a shark.
True.
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 True. And that is true.
Yay.
So vending machines are pretty dangerous. Stay away.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I've seen him bite people.
It's awful.
But then again, isn't that just like death by stupidity?
Yeah, it's just like, I value this bag of Funyuns more than my life.
all right.
Natural
Next
selection.
one. There's enough water in Lake Superior to cover all of North and South America in 1 foot of water.
True.
False.
2 trues and 2 falses, Jared.
What'd Adam say?
I said true.
I'm going to say false.
And that's true.
Yes, dude.
All
I
right.
thought maybe an inch.
Last one. 1/3 of the world's eggplants are grown in New Jersey.
True.
True.
Garden
False.
State.
That seems like something New Jersey would specialize in. I'll say true.
True, Adam?
Also, bridge-related problems.
Yeah.
I said true.
True? And that's true.
Yay!
All right, looks like we have Adam winning with 9 points, missing only 1.
Second
All right.
place, though.
So
I
your
have 5.
prize. So Friday is National Bald Day. So I brought my electric razor, and we're all gonna shave your head. Just kidding.
Lucky you.
You get one very emphatic high five from each of the little boys. So get your hands ready.
Wait.
There's one.
Yeah.
And that's it. All right.
Wow.
Hey.
How come he always gets the good prizes?
All right. Thanks for listening to Little Boys Night. If you liked what you just heard, we hope you'll visit our website at littleboysnight.wordpress.com and pass it along to your friends. Be sure to check out the all episodes section there and subscribe to us on SoundCloud and iTunes. Join us next Friday for another edition of Little Boys Night.